Hey everybody, my name is Welonz. Welcome to a first look of Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, an enchanting narrative experience where we play as a fortune-telling witch named Fortuna, who's been condemned to exile on an asteroid. The game comes out tomorrow. We have a bit of an earlier preview, thank you to Devolver Digital. So a few years ago, some of you guys might remember I played a game called Red Strings Club, which was like a cyberpunk bartending kind of thing. This time we have something that sounds like there's a whole witch society. So in this place, you can be a witch as a job. Or at least there's enough witches for there to be a society. You know, I'm just making this up, okay? I have no idea. Apparently I've been exiled though, so I guess I did something bad. Eternal void, heed the words of a prisoner. I beg of you, send me a curse to break this immortal isolation. Hear the chant my mentor once forbid me to recite. Stranger to my soul, invade my body. Stranger to my soul, invade my mind. Grant me an eye to see beyond my torment. Take my pride, my sorrow, my chains. Turn them into power, wisdom, revenge. Stranger to my soul, invade my magic. Stranger to my soul, become my faith. That's a beautiful song. It feels great to be awakened again. Who are you? Whoa. My name is Fortuna. I am a witch. Abramar? Why did you summon me? Because I would rather lose my pride than my sanity. Sounds fun. Tell me more. I was condemned to exile by the leader of my coven. Today marks the 200th year of my millennium-long sentence. Oh my goodness. Are witches immortal then? Well, even if not immortal, we can at least live to 1,000. And I can't take it anymore. I need your help. What do you use as a clock? Humanity's cradle, planet Earth. Oh, 200 human years. That's quite some time. I feel you. I have been in prison for 5,402 years until you summoned me. Isolation can really do a number on you. I will help you. I shall become your familiar. Thank you, Abramar. Now get comfortable. We are going to seal a contract. I kind of get the impression this is the exact kind of thing that got me exiled in the first place. Putting myself into contact with demon creatures from the void. Well, maybe that's a bit rude. We don't know if he's a demon or not. But he seems quite... he has a lot of eyes. First of all, allow me to express my gratitude. I am really thankful you freed me from my cosmic prison. Of course. You are welcome. Is something the matter? Not really. It's just that after all the reading I did about behemoths, I didn't expect your behavior to be so... mundane? Behemoth. Whoa. Mundane. That hurt. Oh, I mean you're still intimidating, but I always pictured you speaking in archaic poetry or something like that. I like you. I like you so much, I'm gonna let you pick the terms of our contract. You will still have to pay a high price for my magic, though. It's a contract so that we can use their magic. I'm well aware of that. I won't back off. Alright, let's begin your training. The ceremony is 5 days long. Let me know when you're ready to begin. Right now. You are already my favorite master. The first day is the easiest one. An interview so we can get to know each other. Okay. Alright, so we've been just stuck in this house for God knows how long. Well, 200 years long. And that's it. That's it, 2 rooms. I don't know what's going on with my door. It's like jiggling and stuff and... Okay, alright. Tell me about yourself. What is your specialty? Is this a job interview? I am a fortune teller, which we might have been able to guess with her name. Oh, one of my favorites. Would you mind doing a reading for me? I can't. As a part of my sentence, Idana banished my tarot deck. Idana is the leader of my coven. Wow, you must have done something really grave to get exiled and deprived of your magic. I foretold the falling of my coven. Blake. But how are your visions your fault? After my premonition, the coven was consumed by despair. Many witches came to me for counsel to prepare for the end times. Idana didn't like that. She holds supreme authority in our coven, so she decided to exile me to this wandering asteroid. Our leader determined that even if all covens must fall eventually, advertising their demise only pushes the catastrophe forward. Well, that's my magic though, that's not fair. Idana decided my power posed a great danger to the peace inside our coven. She concluded that I had to learn to reason instead of relying exclusively on my gift. So, I was sentenced to meditate for a millennium, deprived of my deck. Since I'm here, I deduce that you don't agree with your leader's judgment. She was afraid of my influence. Many of our sisters put their trust in my advice. I'm sure that hag thought I was undermining her supremacy and decided to cast me out. You sure sound sour about it. Wouldn't you be? If you had these powers and then you used them and your boss kicked you out because you used your powers? You did your job? Would you kill her should you have the chance? Ooh. Well, I want to know a little bit more about how long witches live and all that first though, because how long is a millennium in the scope of things? Either way, I think I don't... She's very set in her own ways, Idana, but I don't think I would kill her. I might torture her a little bit, but wouldn't kill. No. Isolation didn't eat away at your mercy yet, I see. Okay, I will help you recover your powers. Will you get me a new tarot deck? Tarot? Pfft, no. I mean, tarot is cute, but it is too human-centric to grasp the hidden truths of the cosmos. You will create your own deck. My own deck? I wouldn't even know where to begin. Shh, leave the details to me. That is what these 5 days of training are for. You're going back to which school, Fortuna? For this training, we will review the 4 basic elements of magic. Air, water, earth, and fire. Oh no. Don't worry, it'll be fun. Plus, you'll get to seal a contract with me for each of those energies. Now get some rest. Tomorrow, we will start with the invisible energy, air. Okay, we're suddenly going to school again. Which school? Yeah, there's like witches and societies and... I'm not sure what is going on, but yeah, we're in space and we're a space witch, basically. First day of school, are you nervous? To be honest, I'm just happy to be able to hear something other than my own voice. Yeah, for the last 200 years, nothing but my own voice. I'm surprised I still know how to speak. Ha, that's cool. Today we're gonna talk about air. I'm going to focus on what will be useful for creating our own divination deck. Understood. Air represents the invisible, the negative space, that which imbues everything. Air is a collective subconscious, energy within a community, the ecosystem. Air is everything that surrounds us. Air is... context. Exactly. Master your air, and you will acquire unparalleled awareness. There is power in knowing one's place. Even when isolated, you are one with the cosmos. Now for the first part of our contract, we will seal our air energies together. Yes, please. As I promised, I will let you decide the nature of every seal. You just need to answer a question. But careful. Your answers will affect your fate, dramatically. I'm ready. For the air seal, how do you want to be perceived? Ooh, Oh, this is reminding me of Red Strings Club already. It was kind of like they would pose these sorts of philosophical-ish questions and you would answer, fearing what the repercussions of your answers are. I want to be feared versus adored versus pitied. Adored, I guess? Although adored makes it sound like I want people to think I'm cute and then no one's gonna take me seriously because they think I'm cute. But I don't want to be feared. Feared... If people fear you, it's really hard to make any connections with anybody. Pitied. I think I'll go for adored. I want to be adored. Ready for an ego trip, eh? I'm on board. Inspiring adoration will allow you to gather support from many. Oh, you mean like the idol kind of adoration? Like worshipping kind of adoration? Okay, yeah, I'm okay with that too. But be careful you don't get overthrown by your idol persona. Oh, don't worry, I'm really familiar with idols. I understand. Allow me to seal our air energies together then. That hurt. That felt good! Can't you feel the power? Yes, I feel it. But I also felt like I was tearing apart. Well, girl, I am a behemoth after all. What did you expect? I know. I can take it. Good. Now focus on that bit of air energy we unlocked. We're gonna use it to create our first card. I noticed you have a ceremonial tokonoma for witchcraft in the basement. Head over there, and I will teach you to create cards. We're gonna make our own cards. Tokonoma? It's kind of like a Asian-inspired household. A little shrine. It's not a bad house. It's just a bad house if you're living in here for 200 years without the ability to get out. Step 1 of 3, select Sphere. The Opera House. Okay, this is the Arcane Grimoire. Here you'll acquire magic images that can be used to craft your cards. There are 3 types. Spheres for the backgrounds. Arcana for the main figure on the card. And symbols to add some magic pizzazz to your compositions. They all cost magic energy to summon. Right now you can only acquire air-type elements because we've only unlocked the air seal. But you can go ahead and browse the grimoire to savor your future creations, haha. Okay. Opera House. Magnifies the emotions of anything sung inside its chambers. Oh, and there's like a million of these? Okay. Wait, Moonstone Temple. Before magical enslavement was forbidden, the long-lost coven of the Jade Sculptors tasked 7 major demons with carving a gigantic temple out of a moon. The unspeakable dimensions of the temple make the witches who study inside its halls aware of their insignificance within the universe and enhances their powers through humility. Oh wow, okay. So, the pink is the air energy, I guess? We can do this one, but not these ones. So we can't actually do that many right now. Maybe this one? Nomad Sky Caravan. The best merchants of their galaxy. They couldn't figure out how to travel through space, so they tore away a piece of their homeland skies and took it with them. A blue nebula full of flying ships that will soar the Milky Way. Okay. We can do this one as well. 3. Magical Post Office. A magic forest realm inside the folds of time, only accessible by witches' familiars. The magical post office is the quickest way to send letters and parcels to one witch dominion to another. Witches favor this method of communication because there's no known way to tamper with it. So we have a witch society where there's multiple groups of witches. It's not just like one big clump. The road. The road back is lethal, the road ahead is unknown. That doesn't seem very cosmic though. I don't mind the Opera House. Pleasant Prairie. When Jasmine's mentor retired, she summoned a dozen acres of enchanted grasslands inspired by a poem written by the youngest witch of her coven. Okay, just casually summoning grasslands. Is this just a description or is that an actual effect? I might just want to do the Opera House because, well, I kind of like it. Oh, the Red Strings Club. A cursed cocktail bar that takes the soul of whoever owns it hostage in exchange for supernatural abilities to read into their customers' souls. Yeah, I think I'll go for the Opera House. Sure, it's the first one. And then step 2. And Arcana? Well, let's look at the ones where we have the energy. Harpy Herald, harbinger of newfound paths. The Herald has been spreading occult discoveries from coven to coven since she was created by the corpse of Archwitch Kadamia. Archwitch. The Shaman. Shamans have been taking care of the soul and heart of many tribes since the birth of the mortal kin. These mortals can grasp a blur of the ideas we witches weave into the light of the stars. Duchess of Solace. Pyre for the heretic. We don't have a lot of choices right now since we only have the purple kind. It's only the Shaman and the Harpy Herald. I will do the Shaman. And then Symbol. Onyx Trumpet, a blatant way to announce your will and desire. This instrument has many detractors, but none is able to ignore its sentiment. Ether Wings. Most popular spells among beginner witches, Ether Wings spells not only allows a user to fly, but allows them to gift wings to other beings. Hey, that sounds really useful. Arbiter Book. Whatever they write in these books is updated immediately in the Master Grimoire, and once the information is classified by a superior officer, replicated throughout every book of every Arbiter. Lots of magical things happening here. Dark Matter Bow. Hunts spirits. Can't hurt physical entities? Okay, I will do the wings then, since I feel like a beginner witch even though I'm not. Now build your first card. You can move the background and drag, rotate, or scale the images around. Add as many images as you want from the stock at the sides of the card. Don't worry, it won't cost you extra energy. Put your soul into it! Oh, yeah, this is just the decoration bits. What? Oh, you can... Do you want to hold on to your thing? I need this to be in the foreground. There you go, and then you can like... Oh, like that? Hold on to it? Do you have wings that... Do you want to like flip it the other way? Yeah, something like that, right? Except I want this whole thing... Ah, okay. Fantastic! Well, the little wing... My staff can have a wing too, why not? Reminds me of Cardcaptor Sakura. Have a scary threatening bone or a feather? Sure, why not? Can we freely rotate this, or is it just... You know what, in that case, I thought we could rotate it. We can. Oh, hold it? Hold it? This is just decoration, right? It doesn't naturally matter. Okay. Alright, that's a little bit... Is it off-center? Nature's Murmur. The meaning of a card varies depending on which elements you combine. The chambers of the Opera House make all meanings resonate through every context. They save knowledge, they remember crimes. The Ether Wings elevates the arcana for everyone to see. A hurricane of air energy will stir luck and call for the unexpected. Meanings: guide, discovery, justice, predestination, luck. Okay. Air elements lean towards relationships, community, and karma. Pay attention to your studies, so you can tune your divination style towards the ideas you fancy most. It can be tricky at the beginning. The only way to master this is through experience. Okay. Alright, that's only one card. Did you like it? It was a bit confusing. I don't really get how these cards will play out. I understand. Azentaro, this new deck will require some study and practice to draw out its true potential. But after you master it, these cards will truly jazz up your divination game. It will make all the more sense when you try your hand at reading them. We'll wait until you've made at least 2 cards though. There's not a lot of predestination in shuffling a single card. I'm sorry, you must be tired. Go to bed and review the fundamentals of air. Tomorrow, we will unlock your water. Thank you, Abramar. Thanks to you, Fortuna. I will make you happy, I promise. Good night. Damn, slave driver just came in for one day and we're like being put to work already. Do not be afraid of him. Become his master. Is the card telling me that? Lesson 3, emotion. Where do you go when I'm sleeping? Oh, Fortuna, each day me cometh to teach us thee. For breatheth is the cosmos and eternal thy grief. What are you doing? I thought I could get more into character to satisfy your expectations. I'd rather focus on our studies. Oh, come on. You're not the only one excited about being able to talk to someone after eternal imprisonment. Loosen up a bit. Holy familiar, what charm art we studying today? What? Colors me art thee well? Stop! I give up. Now come here and teach me your magic. Whew, even joking around doesn't stop you from being intense. Okay, focus, Abramar. Let's begin today's lesson. The second element we will unlock is water. Water represents substance, meaning the hidden nature of things. Water comes in many shapes: purpose, desire, and willpower. Water is everything that lives inside of you. Water is emotion. That's a good synthesis, yes. Master your water, and you will have the key to any heart and soul. There's power in empathy and self-awareness. Water isn't my forte, but I understand. I think we know these things a little bit already since we've been a witch for probably longer than 200 years. Yeah, I noticed that. But don't worry, I'm here to support you. Now for the second part of our contract, we will seal our water energies together. Yes, please. Again, you decide the nature of our contract. Answer this question. And remember, your answers will affect your fate dramatically. I know. For the water seal, what is your innermost desire? Innermost? Power, romance, knowledge. Maybe the easiest way to think about it is, which one of these could I not live without? If I have power, but I'm alone, and I'm dumb. If I have a partner, but I have no power, and I'm still dumb. If I know stuff, but I have no partner, and I can't influence anything. I feel like knowledge and power are kind of tied though. Because knowledge is power. But between the two, I feel like I would pick knowledge. I mean, romance is like, it's an externality. So I would probably pick one of the other ones, but knowledge. Oh, knowledge. That's not a common desire. But it makes sense. Enlightenment is a mighty resource for a witch. But I've been alone for that long, I don't even care about romance anymore. Can't wait to see what you'll make of new knowledge. Although be careful not to stumble onto one of those cosmic truths that are better left unknown. Don't want my favorite witch to lose her mind. Now, I have a question. When will all the contracts we've been sealing become effective? Immediately. I mean, they are etched into the cosmic wheel as we speak. In time, it'll all come to you. And you will be pretty aware of the moment they're delivered. I see. I can tell you one thing for sure. They'll come in the same order we sealed them. First, you will get your adoration. You'll notice how much people idolize you. Sometime after, you'll discover a new source of knowledge. Then whatever we seal on your earth will happen. And finally, in the distant future, you'll pay the price we agree on the fire seal. A price, huh? Everything you've asked for will come at a price. I guess your summoning spell is forbidden for a reason, huh? Having second thoughts? No. I need this. Seal the second contract already. Brace yourself. What? So are we like pre-picking what will happen in the future, or like how does this work? Maybe I should have picked romance after all. Ah, my bones. Woohoo! Girl, you have power! I just hope this torture is worth it. It will be. Have faith. Can I make a new card now? Yes, same as yesterday. Head to the basement. Okay. We're just getting a tarot deck right now, but are we gonna like get out of here? Leave our prison? Who are we gonna use our deck on? This is blue, so we'll just pretty quickly pick a blue thing. Ivalana Payish Yoti. Oh, there's a war in the Age of Witches. The ancients pierce these lands so deep the planet's always bleeding lava. The first witches try to heal this dominion by covering it with tears of water deities. The waters of Javalana Payash Yodi are forever boiling. Emotions. Emotions. Shipwreck Library. Witches can purchase this lost knowledge in exchange for unedited poems or beautiful shells. Are there any pure blue ones? That's what I'm checking for. Did I miss any? Sunset Docks. Humble wooden dock cursed by a heartbroken witch. The legends say that anyone who parts ways with someone and sails away from this dock will never meet the one they left behind again. Oh, these seem like they kind of correspond to the stuff that we just picked. Romance, right? Romance, and then the library one was kind of like knowledge. Well, lost emotions. Emotions. Seed of knowledge. No, we can't do that. Wolf Mother and Children. A behemoth born from the erratic retelling of a popular fable. Every time a witch tells a story, the seed of knowledge absorbs the sediments of her words. When a tale is narrated enough times, a minor behemoth will appear. The Wolf Mother now wanders the cosmos, adopting orphan magical creatures. Oh wow, okay. Forbidden door to pleasure. A young witch once looked through the keyhole and fell victim to a 7-year-long orgasm. Addicted, she went back to look again, but this time, she exploded into red dust. Okay. Alright, well, duly noted. Well, we gotta do that one then, right? Let's go. Now we have 3 more energies. Bottomless jug. The contents are sour because it pours the unshed tears of the dead. Glass trident. Oh. Wait, glass trident, they say it only makes traitors bleed. There's only one, and has been lost since they used it in the trial that got Idana expelled from her former coven. Wait, Idana herself was expelled from her former coven? Huh. Interesting. Swordfish liquor. 1 glass will make you happy, 2 glasses will make you horny, 3 glasses will make you honest. Let's do the Idana one, because I kind of feel like, I don't know, will it come into play if I ever see her again? Maybe? There's no creature here. So this one's kind of... Oh, no. Yeah, you can make it bigger, maybe. No, the trident should be bigger. Okay. You go in the back. And then you make it like big and across, and there's no human here, so it's just like random crap. Oh, the door itself. The door itself. I'll forget it. We don't want the door. Well, I can't put anything if there's no door here. Just this random leaf thingy. You know what? I'm done. I'm good. Oh, you can pick which part of the landscape to do your card on too. Oh, that's cool. Let's have the moon. That red moon. Less is more. Less is more. Take this out. I don't want it. Can I take out the door? No, you have to have the door. That's part of it. We'll just do it like that. Origin of species. The ever-boiling sea of tears grants access to the most profound emotions. The door holds promise for quenching many kinds of thirst. The trident pierces through magic and makes it bleed emotion. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Introspection, yearning, passion, power. Nothing about knowledge. Now come upstairs. You're gonna read the cards for me. It's like he's teaching me how to be a witch again. Time for some divination. This is your area of expertise, so you guide me through this. Okay. A card reading with just 2 cards, huh? We need to test if these really work, so I'll do a reading we can confirm on the spot. I'm gonna read your past. Whoa, that's bold. I like it. I'm ready. It's been a couple centuries without my deck. I may be a bit rusty. You just enjoy it. You're among friends here. This guy's so nice. Okay, it's going to be a very simple reading. I'm going to draw a card and place it on the spot to read into your past. Here we go. That's too many cards. Ooh, alright. You are older than this universe. Your first love was a witch named Gloria. Ah, these are 2 different readings that we got from this tarot card, I guess? I can tell who he loved. You know what? Wait! You loved a witch? It's forbidden cross-species romance? Your first love was a witch named Gloria. Oh, now that's... What's the matter? Am I wrong? On the contrary, I'm shocked. This reading you've done, you're too powerful. What you just read happened billions of years ago. How old are you? Older than the universe? Haha. How is that even possible? How can you precede the Big Bang? This is a hard one to explain through language. You know the universe is expanding, right? Right. Well, the universe expands over something. Or I should say over nothing. I don't know how to put this in any words you know. But basically, I existed before this universe. At some point, the universe you live in grew around me, and I was subjected to its rules. Before we are captured by a universe, behemoths live without shape, without mass, without time. And there were witches before the universe we live in? Yes, always inside a universe though, in other universes that preceded this one. A witch can't exist without magic. And magic is just like an extensive comprehension of reality that allows us to exploit the cosmic rules. We behemoths are the only entities I've known to be able to unexist. Unexist? It is not a precise term. But again, there are no words to describe what it is to be outside the framing of a universe. It's like trying to describe the state of being 3D to a 2D creature. We'd better stay away from this line of thought, or you will lose your sanity before we finish your training. Alright, if you say so. Whoa, what was that? I felt an energy surge. That is your deck harvesting energy. Whenever you do a reading, you'll harvest magic akin to the card you drew. Fortune telling will be your main source of energy once we seal our pact. I see. Alright, the cards work. They work like a charm, I must say. You're a gifted fortune teller, my friend. Thank you. I really miss this. Yeah, so cheer up, Fortuna. She seems really uptight. Even the demon is less uptight than her. I almost forgot how exciting it is to dig into the secrets of the Cosmic Wheel. I'm so happy for you. And I'm so thankful, Ebermar. Haha, we're just getting started. Now go get some rest. Tomorrow we'll make another card and do some more divination. Looking forward to it. Good night. Okay. Are we gonna leave though? Are we gonna go somewhere? I wanna get out of here. Oh, okay. Abramar loves you. Do you think you will ever be able to love a being such as him? Depends on the time. We've only met for 2 days, okay? That's moving a bit too fast for me. Lesson 4, Strength. More cards? Today's lesson is about Earth. This is a powerful one. Weren't the other ones powerful as well? Well, of course. But this one is pure potential. Literally, power. Okay, glad to see you excited. Let's begin the lesson, please. Okay. Earth. How can I sum it up? Earth represents determination, empowerment, everything that pushes you forward. Earth is grounding, support, the source, but also direction of your force. Earth is your drive. Earth is strength. That's it. But bear in mind that it doesn't only refer to your own capabilities, but also the support of your allies. To master one's Earth is to be aware of where to look for potential, not to be drunk on one's power. Motherly love, loyalty, sisterhood, those are also forms of Earth energy. I understand. Now for the third part of our contract, we will seal our Earth energies together. Lay the question on me. Yes. For the Earth seal, what do you want to become your main source of determination? Love, conquest, or myself? I would say myself. Love and myself. I would, between those ones. Conquest doesn't really appeal to me in any shape or form. But I would probably prioritize myself. Myself. Personal growth and self-realization. The lone wolf, huh? It's the safest position to rely on yourself. I just hope you never break down or your willpower will shatter, and there will be no one able to pick up the pieces. Oh god, maybe I should have said love. It's okay. I've come this far by myself. I've been in a prison for 200 years, I think I'll be fine. You sure look strong, I'll concede that. Very well. Now I will seal our Earth energies together. Get ready. Oomph. The power! I love Earth contracts. I almost vomited with this one. Yes, Earth has a lot of presence. I've seen other witches puke right after sealing it. I'm one of the tough ones then. Oh, you bet you are. You have been the first one not to cry during the ceremony. Although, we still have fire to seal. That one is painful even to me. Oh no. You can do this. Only one to go. Now to the fun part. Let's make a card. Oh, of course. Gotta go back downstairs every time. So after we have a deck, we're gonna blow the joint or what? Quicksand Graveyard. Oh! Wait. Oh, I thought because we have some of the, I've been focusing on the ones that are one color, but we have some other energies now, so theoretically, we could do other combinations as well. But for my first cards, I'm okay with just doing the Earth stuff too. Titan Quarry. Titans. No one knows what the Titans used mined materials for. They are happy to share their ore if you ask, with respect. They're mining a planet the size of Earth for less than 50 years. I will do the Titan. Why not? See, we can actually pick this, even though it's multicolored. Pilot from the Machina cult. The coven of the Machina cult erected these steel columns according to the instructions detailed in the scriptures that the Beldam Automata handed to her coven after returning from a 70-year-long trip into a black hole. Okay. There's a lot going on here. The dragon, born from the imagination of mortals and extinct because of their greed. Dragons were known for keeping treasure and grudges. Oh, but this kind of dragon is like... It's like an Eastern kind of dragon, right? The snaky kind? Not the kind, like the Skyrim kind? Deerfolk Paladin. Deerfolk Witch Coven. Oh, male deerfolk can't become witches. Oh, only female witches exist. There are no male witches. Well, a male witch would be like a what? A witcher? I am happy with a dragon, why not? Golden shovel, the last bladed tool forged by the cold blower. It's hollow. Cane of sacred wood. Obsidian sledgehammer. A dragon with a sledgehammer, why not, right? Jade roadkeepers. Again, seems very like Asian. Tower shield. Even the whole like sitting, like our house here seems kind of Asian too. The whole kneeling on the little cushion and all. Hunter witch rifle. I will choose the sledgehammer, why not? They're used to trap demons or set up camps in the wildlands. Oh, this doesn't look great. We have a titan in the back. A little titan. And then parts of a dragon that are not even connected. How do I connect it, man? Okay, that kind of connects. I don't think it's the right way to connect it, though. No. Wait, I don't have this much space here. You gotta... Maybe this one? Oh, that's right. I can just turn these by myself. Okay, you know what? That kind of works, although it's maybe a bit of a strange looking dragon. Put a little baby one here. And then you have some scary sledgehammers and stuff that you don't even have a hand. That's fine. You're bringing exacting justice on people and all that good stuff. Westward energies. The Titans of the Quarry reinforce the Arcana with their ore, a symbol for a haughty guardian. The Obsidian Sledgehammer fixates on offering empowering revelations. Excessive earth energy can lead to immobility. Meanings: Guardians, ego, happiness, indifference, stagnation. Nicely done. Come upstairs and do a reading for me, would you? We still have another one. The beginning seems a little bit slow here. I kind of just want to get all the cards and see what happens next. Okay, we have 3 cards now. Any ideas on what to read next? I'm gonna read your desire. I want to find out what your true intentions are. You want to expose your teacher! You'll give me no quarter, huh? I'm game. Do your worst. I need to know, for the sake of our relationship. The same one! You feel alone. You want to find beings to share your existence with. You want to make a difference, to have an impact on this universe. Oh, so we get to see how much energy we get from this. Well, I might want the purple one, a little bit more of the purple ones. You want to make a difference. This one sounds more interesting though. You want to make a difference, to have an impact on this universe. Of course, who doesn't? Want to change the universe? Most people I know would be happy with affecting their community. Many others are happy enjoying their passions, rejoicing in the little details. To want to alter the whole universe sounds a bit like delusions of grandeur, don't you think? Yeah, I agree. But this guy's a behemoth, so I don't know. Hey, I'm not delusional. It's a matter of scope, Fortuna. A behemoth's relationship with time and space are substantially different to yours. To rejoice in the little details for me may well mean altering the fate of a whole coven. A decent project might be to change the course of history. That sounds dangerous for us lesser beings. Come on, why do you assume my plans will be harmful to anyone? Can't I dream of, I don't know, spreading peace throughout the universe? Do you? Well, no, it was just an example. What is your dream then? I don't know yet. For now, I'm busy trying to figure out how to break this cycle of being summoned and then cast away. I see. That's so sad. So as long as nobody calls him out, he's just gonna be sleeping forever? I think I'm gonna draw another card. Oh, what for? You're quite a difficult character to read. I just can't tell what your deal is. In addition to your desire, I need to ask. Why do you behave like this? What do you mean by this? Shh, let the card speak. What? He's cordial? He's helping me? Westward energies. You feel the need to make your superiority clear. I don't really feel that. You try to hide your depression? Oh god! That's like hitting below the belt, isn't it? Do it. You try to hide your depression. I am depressed? How could I be depressed? You don't even know what you're talking about. Are there correct or incorrect answers? I assume both of them were correct, and I was just drawing out different things. Are the cards wrong then? The deck is foolproof, but there is always human error. Well, I don't feel this card is wrong, and I'm not human, I'm a witch. You may be the almighty behemoth, but I'm the fortune teller here, and you're just my querent. When this happens, it usually doesn't mean that I'm wrong, but that the querent can't accept the reading. Come on, I'm older than time, I would know better. Lonely? Maybe. Frustrated? Resentful? For sure. But depressed? That's a human thing. I've never known a behemoth that's been depressed. Abramar, listen. It's okay. I can help you. Am I a witch or a therapist? I'm the one helping you here. Yes, and I'm grateful. But if you ever need to talk, I'll be happy to listen. You are not alone anymore. Wow, this witch. You'll feel better, I promise. Sure. You went in for the kill with this reading, didn't you? That's my divination style. If we don't dig into the intense stuff, we might as well just have a normal conversation. You're absolutely right. I can see I won't get bored with you. What now? I'm the one that needs some rest after today's session. Go ahead and review what we've studied so far, and get ready for tomorrow's lesson. Fire is the last seal, and also the most trying of the energies. Very well. Whew. Alright. Were you the leader of your coven? How would you punish someone for having summoned Abramar? Ooh. Well, good thing I'm not the leader, right? Would exile suffice? Would you be able to forgive something like this? Maybe the initial punishment was kinda harsh, but now that we summoned the behemoth, it's a different story. Or maybe you would think it worthy of death? No, we're not killing people here. Maybe. Conflict! Ready for more? Yes. How have you found the ceremony so far? Do you want to review any elements before continuing? I don't think so. It was pretty basic stuff. Understood. What's the matter? You're not as chipper as usual. Yes, I'm sorry. Fire is usually my favorite lesson, and it marks the final step before our contract becomes effective, which I'm looking forward to. But I have a bad feeling about this. That's odd. Based on your Ractinol so far, I thought you enjoyed the threat of dire consequences. Well, of course I do. That kind of adrenaline is my favorite thing in the cosmos. What is it then? Look, you're right. I better stop dwelling on the silly worries and focus on our training. I'm just moody for some reason. Are you still hurt about what I did yesterday? It's not silly. What do you say we look into it with our cards after we finish today's lesson? That might be a good idea. That's one of the perks of being summoned by a fortune teller. So true. You're on. It'll be a good challenge as the final test for this new deck. That's the Abramar I know. For 5 days. I need you sharp for the final lesson. Fire it is then. This element is usually feared by most and yearned for by those with ill will. But fire is more versatile than most magic practitioners think it is. Fire represents adversity, battle, everything that is against you. Fire is challenge, intimidation, the fuel of every battle. Fire is your wrath. Fire is conflict. Exactly. But don't just dwell on the negative aspects of that definition. Conflict also means growth. The only time fire is bad is when you're on the losing side. And even in defeat, there's a great deal of growth. We are the living example of that, huh? Master your fire and you will conquer anything the cosmos throws at you. To tell you the truth, I'm more intimidated by water. Emotion? Yes, because being vulnerable is scary, right? I'm actually quite fond of fire. Maybe that's why we get along so well. Now, the final contract. This answer will affect your fate profoundly. What will you sacrifice to access my magic? Okay, witches are immortal. Whoa! The Coven. The life of whoever I love the most. Oh no, no. What if it's myself? My own immortality? Well, being immortal might not be the greatest thing, right? Ooh, this seems... Well, sacrificing my immortality doesn't mean I'll die right away. It's just that I'll die a regular death, right? I don't want to sacrifice other people. That seems like it's bringing other people into it. My immortality. Oh, wow. Are you sure about that? You'll live a maximum of another 60 years after you pay the price. Plus, you won't be able to live in space anymore. You'll have to go down to Earth and live among the humans. Let me answer differently. The Coven. Well, I know the Coven kind of threw me away, but not everybody was like that. It was only the leader, and I'm not sacrificing the person I love the most, okay? But I want to see what he'll say. The Coven. Wow, that is brutal. Why? It doesn't mean they'll all die. They could just disband, right? Yes. Or they could be absorbed by a more powerful Coven. Oh, that's true. Coven just means a group. Yeah, so it just means the group is disappearing. Doesn't mean the people are dying. Or they could all fuse into a single all-too-powerful witch. I've seen it happen. There are many possibilities. But still, to use everyone you know as payment is wild. I want to see the person I love. Ooh, that's a harsh one. I've seen other witches choose to sacrifice the person they love, and it always hurts more than they expected. This'll leave an everlasting dent in your soul. Okay, the Coven... I'm just gonna go back to assuming it's the people, because assuming that it's just a group seems like a... But the immortality, we know for sure what it is. We'll die in 60 years. The Coven? Oh, you know what? Let's do the Coven. Yeah, they could just disband. Or they could die. We don't know. They could die. No, this is my final answer. As you wish. I will let your decision into the Cosmic Wheel, and pray it doesn't break you apart when the time comes to pay the price. Brace yourself. The immortality... Yeah, that would have been the least selfish one, I think. But we gotta do some selfish stuff to see good things happen, right? Can't breathe. Oh, this pain. It burns. It's breaking my atoms apart. I love it. Abe, help me. Fortuna? Oh. Now I have to eternally suffer. Okay, if something horrible happens later on, my Coven all die or something, I have to eternally suffer because I'm still immortal. Oh my god, we're getting like a magical girl transformation or something. Damn. I feel like we just got through the prologue. Up until now, it's all just been making cards. Okay. The red strings of fate. Wake up. Fortuna, wake up. Now we're in chapter 1. Was that always there? This little thingy. Hey, we didn't make a card. What? What happened? Sorry, I had to wake you up. You've been asleep for a couple of days. You dropped dead after we sealed the fire contract. Didn't even make a card. I thought it might be too much, so I let you rest. I feel dizzy. I had the weirdest dreams. Oh yeah? What about? Can't remember, but it felt premonitory. I feel bad for waking you up, but you have some business to attend to. What do you mean? Look at the window. You've got a visitor. Oh. That falcon. That's a familiar from an arbiter. What's an arbiter? A person who has a book who updates every single time somebody writes in it. The arbitrage office is an organism comprised of former witches, unaffiliated with any coven, that ensures no witch is operating outside the laws of the magical pact. They also rule over conflicts between different covens and rarely interfere with internal affairs. It was founded about 4,000 years ago, so it makes sense you don't know them? Yeah, this happened during my slumber. Why were they created? Well, both the Arbiters and the Magical Pact were created after an especially bloody witch war that ended with our coven burning 87 witches inside of a white star. Oh, brutal. To avoid future atrocities, some witches vowed to stop using magic and focus exclusively on keeping the peace. In the beginning, it was a group of devotees who wanted to avoid tragedy, but nowadays it's mainly composed of outcasts that have to serve the arbitrage office as a lifelong punishment. Wow, things have gone a lot bleaker since I was last put to sleep. This all happened before my time, but I'm more afraid of having witch wars than witch cops. And what do you think the Arbiter wants? Maybe they noticed I summoned you? That's impossible. My arts aren't traceable. Where you're sitting, you're right outside the window, the falcon's here, and they can see you. Then there's only one way to find out. Let's invite her over. Sure. I'll make myself invisible whenever you get a visit. Also, you have some energy pooled from sealing the fire contract, in case you want to expand your deck before inviting the Arbiter over. Okay. Plus, I still owe you a reading, right? Oh, don't worry about it. There will be time for that. Okay, but you're not off the hook. We'll look into what worries you eventually. As if I could escape you. I can make another quick card first, I suppose. Do I have enough energy? So at this point, I want to make a fire card if possible. 9. Quicksand Graveyard. Demonic Desert Lens. Wow. War is meaningless, charred battlefield. Vi Canis Majoris. The forbidden behemoth was once imprisoned at the core of this red hypergiant. You know what? We could do that. That sounds interesting. Bit of a mixture, huh? Got some fire energy. Sidereal lovers. Ooh. A goddess in love with a sidereal snake. I'm not gonna think too hard about this. Ruby candle lamp. The asteroid. Ooh. So it's not a pure fire card then, I guess. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yes. Yes, some asteroid coming to the place, and lady is, gonna get hit if she doesn't move. There you go. Ardent honeymoon. The energy of the star is fierce, a love too intense on the verge of turning into hatred. The asteroid foretells imminent tragedy. The overstimulated fire energy becomes a cleansing power, death, and rebirth. Deception, the unknown, rejection, bad omen, change, rebirth. Okay. Oh, I think that's good for now. They've been waiting for me for how long? I guess they must have just come, if Abramar just woke me up. You're not gonna go to the window? Hi. Dear Fortuna, my name is Thea, and I write to you from the arbitrage office. Your personal situation caught the attention of my superiors, who tasked me with reviewing your case. I would like to interview you regarding your exile and write a plea to your coven's leader to revisit your case if we judge the punishment to be excessive. Oh wow, that's so nice of them. And then we're gonna do readings for people as they come. Oh. Thanks for having me. My name is Thea, Arbiter Badge 210. Thank you for coming, Arbiter. I really appreciate the office paying attention to my case. I've been isolated for 200 years so far. That's precisely why I'm here. The arbitrage office recently discovered your situation, and we are worried it may go awry for the community. Excessive punishment beget rancor, and a 1,000-year-long exile? That's the perfect recipe to build up a lot of bad blood. And we all know what a witch can do with a surplus of bad blood. But I am here to help you. Let me know about your case, and we'll look for a way to make you feel better. Thank you. I already had a meeting with Idana, the leader of your witch clan. Idana told me that you predicted the fall of your coven. She explained to me that she didn't punish you for that though. She punished you because of how you handled it. Apparently, you plunged the coven into chaos, giving ill advice to any witch, telling them to prepare for the end times. And those actions almost destroyed the coven before its time. So she decided to exile you and deprive you of your deck so you can meditate on the range and meaning of your powers. Now that's the official version. I'm interested in what you have to say. Do you think what you did was wrong? What do you want me to say? What will lighten my sentence? If I had gone to Idana though, she probably would have hit it. Okay, maybe I'll just say, yeah, because I was causing panic, right? That's her issue with it. Okay, fine. Yes, I should have gone to Idana first. You acknowledge your leader's wisdom. That makes things easier. Next question. Do you think your punishment is fair? Honestly, no. That's the whole reason why I started summoning demons to begin with. But, oh, see, I can't even say I agree. I have to lie or not lie. Do I want to lie? I do not want to lie. Absolutely not. This is way too excessive. I understand. Hardly anyone would accept this kind of sentence. How are you coping with centuries of isolation? This is horrible. Help me, please. Oh no! We need to fix your situation. Top priority. Hehe. Thank you. I think we can at least alleviate your sentence somehow. I still don't understand why Idana deprived you of your tarot deck. I mean, if you're isolated, what does she care if you have your magic or not? That's something I'm supposed to reflect on while exiled. It's a pity, because I'd have loved to have my fortune read. Anyway. Well, lady, you might be in luck. Before I leave, as an arbiter, I'm obliged to ask. Anything to confess? Actually, I am crafting a new deck for divination. Oh, wow! That's bold. Am I allowed to say that? Okay, but I don't think what you're doing is illegal. Idana took your tarot deck from you, but she doesn't have authority over your new creations yet. I'm sure she won't be happy to hear it, though. You don't need to report to Idana, right? I trust in the office's neutrality. Of course! Unless you break the magical pact, or it becomes relevant during a trial, we won't disclose sensitive information from our investigation. In any case, what I'm crafting isn't a tarot deck. It's something new. Oh, really? Can I see it? Would you like a reading? As an arbiter, it is my duty to make sure that your new project doesn't break the magical pact, so... I would love a reading very much, yes please, thank you. It'll be my pleasure. Alright. Is there something you want to ask the deck? I want to know what's in the future regarding my career as an arbiter. Very well. I'm gonna draw 2 cards for you. The first to look for opportunities and good omens. And the second one to warn you of possible challenges or adversities. Oh, that's scary. Would you prefer not to know? No, please, go ahead. Yeah, we already went through this with the coven. Some people don't want to know. Alright, here we go. Oh, so I can choose which card to put into which slot though, right? Meanings, ego, happiness, indifference, stagnation. I'm not sure if I know... Well, I'll put it in the bad. Stagnation. Stagnation is bad. You will suffer a critical, permanent injury or wound. Don't worry, everything is going to be alright. Oh my god. Well, these are not directly contradictory because this one might be saying something like, well, you might suffer a wound, but you'll be alright eventually. This is a lot. This is pretty heavy though. In my first reading? But it might make her more careful, but what if she turns into a hypochondriac? I can't put it... Oh god. Honesty, is it always the best policy? Yeah, fire. We're getting fire for this. Conflict. I can't do it. I can't do it. Don't worry. Everything's going to be alright. Oh? That's it? What can I say? Some people are born under a lucky star. I wouldn't call myself a lucky person, though. If I was, I wouldn't have ended up as an arbiter. Why do you say that? Aren't you happy? Well, I do enjoy my job, but I didn't willingly become an arbiter. I miss so many things from being a normal witch. Like dating and all that, you know? I'm sorry. It's alright. It's what I deserve. Can I ask why? Actually, you can't. An arbiter's background is classified. Oh, I see. Happy to know nothing grave will happen in the near future anyway. Haha, yeah. Thank you. Oh god, maybe I should have said something. I just don't... I feel like it's so much to put onto somebody, though. Oh no, what? This is the bad one. This is the bad one, isn't it? Ooh, you will make a very important arrest. That'll be someone from my coven. You are going to play a crucial role in the future politics within the witch community. You are going to meet someone really special that's going to change your life. Hey, that sounds like a love thing. Didn't you want that? Oh, but you want to know about your career though, right? If you want to know about your career, I'll give you more. You'll make a very important arrest. It'll be someone from my coven. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Don't be. We're reading the good, remember? I'm sure whoever you arrest will deserve it, and that you'll make our coven a better place. I've never arrested someone before. I hope you're right. This'll be a great opportunity for you. Just be sure to make the most of it. I hope she doesn't lose a limb in that. Okay, I will, thank you. I don't know how she would take... How would anyone respond to that kind of thing though? Like, hey, you're gonna lose an arm later, okay? That just seems so heavy. Well, what do you think of my new deck? Well, she won't know, right? Because she doesn't know if it's real or not. Oh, I want to be adored. Oh! That was amazing! And a bit scary. But mostly amazing. Thank you. Your gift could be a very valuable asset for our office. It's a crime you're imprisoned here. Well, I shouldn't position myself in such matters. At least not that strongly. In any case, It's an objective truth that your skills are wasted on this forsaken rock. Now, as an arbiter, I can't simply overrule Idana's sentence, but I am going to lift the ban on visitation. Wow, can you really do that? I just requested a permit from the main office. Well, yeah, she has to do that, otherwise we can't read anything for anybody. It'll become effective as soon as my Arbiter's notebook gets updated with a moon stamp. Arbitrage forms are updated in the Master Grimoire as soon as my pen touches the paper. All of what I've written so far is already in the office archives. Yeah, we learned about this. You girls sure are efficient, huh? There are witch covens all around the universe. We can't afford to be traveling back and forth to the Moon Temple all the time. Makes sense. And it's official. You can now receive guests on your cute asteroid home. This makes me happier than I can express. You deserve this. I'm just happy to ease your pain. Thank you so much. I'm just doing my job. Do you want me to let your coven know? Just let Jasmine and Dahlia know for now. Oh no, I have friends! Friends I might have sacrificed accidentally earlier. I'm not ready to go public yet. It's been 200 years. I understand. I'll send a falcon to each of them. Thanks again. Well, I should be going now. It's been a pleasure to meet you, and thanks for the reading. Take care. Let me know if there's any trouble. Bye. Okay. Alright, so the end of chapter 1 was just there, and I feel like the beginning was kind of slow with the card making and all, but once we hit the section where Thea came, I think the gameplay loop is starting to take shape. We're gonna have people come, or maybe we'll leave eventually too, I don't know, but we'll be doing fortune-telling readings for them, which is a bit of a... I am curious about it because, especially that thing that happened at the very end there, I want to be adored. It feels like in the beginning we made all these choices, the terms of our contract with Abramar, and then somehow they'll be coming back? Maybe in forms that we don't expect to. Kinda like a monkey's paw curling thing. One thing that's still not too clear to me is how the cards really work. Like, I guess each element corresponds to certain types of information that we can get from people. Like, water is supposed to be emotion, right? So maybe we'll dig more into how, oh yeah, you know, Abramar is supposedly depressed. But if you pick up some other card, like conflict, a fire card, then it'll talk more about how you will lose a limb when you least expect it. I don't know, it's not super clear to me yet. In that case, does that mean that if we want to find a certain type of information, then we would only want to make certain kinds of cards? We can customize the portraits on all of them, but I'm also not sure how many different variations there are in terms of the names of the cards and the effects. Like, if somebody else plays, would they have gotten the same card names as me, the origin of species and all that, or would it have been completely different? From what I can gather though, it seems like we are a pretty accomplished fortune-telling witch, so I'm kind of worried about Thea losing a limb, or I keep saying losing a limb, but it's a critical wound that she'll hopefully be okay from, and then maybe she'll arrest someone from my coven, or maybe... Like, no matter which reading we give her, doesn't mean that every single thing will still happen, because it's more like I'm choosing which thing to tell her. But because I'm such a good fortune-telling witch, shouldn't every single thing that I predict happen, whether or not I tell her? I'm not quite sure about that, and the choices I made, some of them, like the sacrificing my coven thing, makes me a little bit nervous as to what would happen. Curious, a little bit curious. Kind of reminiscent of the Red Strings Club overall too. That one we were in a bar trying to influence people a little bit. Yeah, because we had people come in, and then we'd serve them different drinks to get them to tell us different things, I guess? And then here it's like, hey, we're doing the same thing, but fortune-telling and tarot cards, and you're gonna lose a limb, apparently. I feel like the whole cosmic witch world building they've got going on here and the aesthetic is like 1000% somebody's jam, and so I'm really glad this exists for them. And yeah, I enjoy my time with this. What do you think? Feel free to let me know in the comments below, and with that said, this was Welonz with Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you all in another place in another time. Bye!